Welcome to the Wine Guy News. I'm Jimmy Smith. Bordeaux Chateau to age its wines at the bottom of the sea. Following on from our last week's video about the 170-year-old champagne aging at the bottom of the ocean, Bordeaux Chateau's Larrivet Haut-Brion have been intentionally aging one of their 09 vintage at the bottom of the sea at the Oyster parks of Cap Ferret at the Atlantic coast. After a conversation with mates about 20th century wines that were aged and transported over long distances being of better quality, the director and winemaker of Larrivet Haut-Brion, Bruno Lemoine, backed the idea. After bottling the barrels in January, a tasting was held at the chateau led by the leading Bordeaux consultant Major Revamp. The sea-aged wine was said to be softer, with greater complexity, and under close inspection had softer tannins and also slightly less alcohol. Lemoine is planning to experiment further with different vintages, and I, for one, here at the Wine Guy, can't wait to splash out and try some supreme soft sea wine. Chianti Classico to undergo a major revamp. After visiting Chianti Classico earlier this year, I discovered that they are creating a new level of icon wine, similar to Grand Cru in France. The changes include adding a new top level of denomination, which currently includes vintage and reserve standards. The new icon Chianti Classico, which will have a name to be released in the forthcoming months, will exclusively denote Chianti Classico wines made from grapes grown on the vineyard's own land. This means grapes brought in from elsewhere or wines made from elsewhere will not qualify. The new icon level will have minimum aging lengths similar to Reserva. And the classic traditional trademark of the Black Rooster, which I've got just here, right on the seal of the bottle, will be moved to the neck of the bottle and also redesigned. Here at the Wine Guy, we'll keep you posted of new developments on Chianti Classico. And finally, if you're a fan of Meursault and Montrachet, it might shock you to hear that you've been drinking excrement. Plant excrement, to be precise. The work of soil experts Claude and Lydia Bourguignon has brought to light that the acidity that we find in grapes, which plays such a key part of winemaking and wine tasting, is indeed a result of the grapevine expelling its excrement into the fruit of the grape in order to counteract the sweetness and the slow fermentation process. Although just a part of natural biology of the plant, it's comforting to know that if you have a particularly acidic and unappealing wine, you would technically be correct to say that it tastes a bit crap. I'm Jimmy Smith, and that was the Wine Guy News. If you have any comments about the wine news stories, please get in touch in the comments box below. Otherwise, please subscribe for more Wine Guy videos.